So let's look a little bit at numerical and algebraic expressions. First, we'll look at numerical expressions. A numerical expression is a mathematical expression that contains numbers and operations. Remember, operations are things like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So, if you have an expression that has numbers and at least one operation in it, you have a numerical expression. So, something like 3 plus 5 would be a numerical expression. You have numbers and an operation, addition. 64 divided by 8 is another example of a numerical expression. You have numbers and an operation, division. Now, numerical expressions are not just limited to having one operation. They can have multiple operations. So if we have 4 times 11 minus 3 plus 5, this is also a numerical expression. It has numbers and it has at least one operation. Here it actually has 3, multiplication, subtraction, and addition. To solve a numerical expression like this one, you would need to use the order of operations. Now that we've looked a little bit at numerical expressions, let's check out algebraic expressions. An algebraic expression is a mathematical expression that contains at least one variable. So that means if you have an expression that contains at least one variable, you have an algebraic expression. And remember, variables are letters or symbols that represent some unknown value. So letters like x, n, b, and y would be examples of variables. They represent unknown numbers in an expression. So let's look at an example. X plus 3. This is an algebraic expression. It contains at least one variable, x. So since we have an x in this expression, we have an algebraic expression. Here, 47 minus m is another algebraic expression. M is our variable. Since there's at least one, we have an algebraic expression. 6p plus 18 is another algebraic expression. We have a variable p. Here we actually have multiple operations as well, multiplication and addition. But since there's at least one variable, we have an algebraic expression. Now, if you're having problems figuring out the difference between a numerical and an algebraic expression, here's a quick trick to help you remember. Algebraic expressions contain variables. Always. If you have an expression that has a variable in it, you have an algebraic expression. If your expression does not contain a variable, it is not an algebraic expression. It's a numerical expression. So, variable, algebraic expression. No variable, numerical expression. Okay, time to quiz ourselves. Let's take 7 minus 5y. Is this expression a numerical expression or an algebraic expression? Well, using the trick we just learned, ask yourself, does this expression contain a variable? Yes, it does. It contains a y, and y is a variable. So that means that this expression is an algebraic expression. Okay, let's take another. 6 plus 18 divided by 4. Is this a numerical or an algebraic expression? Well, ask yourself, does this expression contain a variable? I don't see any variables here. We have 3 numbers and 2 operations. No variable means no algebraic expression. Here, since we just have numbers and operations, we have a numerical expression. Last one. 11z minus 18. Numerical or algebraic? Well, does it contain a variable? Yes, it does. It contains a z. Since it has a variable, it must be an algebraic expression. So now we know the difference. Numerical expressions contain numbers and operations. Algebraic expressions contain variables.